And we're back with some more Rimworld. And right now, Despy is getting some shooting experience by shooting a smoke launcher at Hope. Yep, that's it works. Don't ask me why, it still works. I thought they would have patched this out already, but firing smoke launchers or EMP launchers at your own animals will train up the skill. Not as fast as shooting at actual enemies, but who cares when you can gain about a level a day, roughly? Give it about a week and you can take a 0 level character up to about level 6, level 7. After that it slows down a bit, but definitely getting up to shooting 8 is pretty handy with this. For our very first act of the day, we're going to go deconstruct this ship chunk. Reason being, we want the components. The components we need to put together a comms console. I've cleared out a little bit of space here. That can also go. Yeah, the problem is, even putting it there, we're kind of low on steel and pretty much, well, everything, namely because I've been spending too much. Maybe I shouldn't have made that machining table, but no, I'm not going to regret it. I'm going to use the caravan trick. For those of you who are not familiar, the caravan trick is where you pop out like this, you grab your colony, you go form a caravan, and then you go grab them, go back inside, and then what you can do is load stuff up like it's a caravan. So we can load that up, and then we can load that up. So in one trip, you can carry 2 bunches of stuff, instead of, doing multiple trips. And then we send them back home and they'll drop off everything all at once. There also is the pick up and haul mod that can do that, but that's on all the time, and I like to keep that for special occasions. The caravan trick. The rest of the time, they should just do it normally, I feel. But for those long distance ones, I'm like, no, just stick that stuff on your back and off we go. With this, a whole new world will open up to us. Well, not a whole new world. The actual world we're on, it'll be fine. I should probably put in some power wires, though. That was silly of me. How do I get that there? Yep, I'm going to have to waste a bunch of steel, aren't I? That should be close enough. And, yeah, we're going to need one more piece. The first thing you want to do, though, when you get a comms console up, check to see if there's any traders available. Because normally you get a notification when a trader comes in range, but the way I hear it happens is they sort of come at regular intervals, and if you have your comms console on, great, but if you have it off, you won't notice until you actually go in and check. So from what I can see, we can call some of these tribes, but most of them hate us. Seriously? How do they all hate us so much? Oh, well, the something treaty doesn't hate us too much. And I don't think we can get any of them to send us anything just yet. Oh, there's one thing I should do while we've got a chance, and that is remove the leadership role. Yeah, I made a mistake. If we check under needs here, moderate expectations. This was raised by the fact that they became leader. Unfortunate. We're going to begin the role change, and their new role will be none. We could make them a shooting specialist. Unfortunately, that disables a bunch of things. Cooking, constructing, growing, mining, planting, cutting, smithing, tailoring, crafting, butchering, brewing, repairing, deconstructing, harvesting, drill, drugs, fabrication, and machinery. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff that gets disabled. No, we can't afford that. This is going to hurt. Morale-wise, they're going to lose 15 mood, I think. It's about 13, 15 mood, something like that, for about 10 or 15 days. But at the moment, we've got a minus 12 forever. That's sort of the problem. We should be on 24 expectations instead of 12, so this will sort of help and hurt, but in about 15 days' time, we'll be able to reap the benefits of it. Oh, and it also increases social when you're doing a change. So if we check under here, yeah, you can see their actual social is going up. You could keep changing people's jobs multiple times. I wonder if that would stack, though, just to train their social. Might be an interesting experiment sometime. And there we go, successful role change. Unfortunately for there, yeah, minus 15 for 10 days. Ouch, but we're back up to 24 on very low expectations, so yeah, I probably shouldn't have made them a leader in the first place, but live and you learn. Ooh, transport pod crash. I swear to God, I just stopped recording, and it just happened. Okay, what do we got? A jogger? Oh, they're always good. Kind? Ooh, crafting, intellectual, no real negatives, male 51, about the appropriate age for slim. Yeah, I like it. I think we can take you in. Maybe let's see what this is like. Ooh. Problem is their apostasy. They global certainty loss factor is bad. Oh, you know what? We'll give it a try. How do you feel about meat and stuff? You know what? We'll find out. All right, can we actually rescue you? Yes, you have 5 hours before you bleed out. And we have a pawn who's going to come rescue you and find you a bed. Never mind, they died of hypothermia before we could get them home. Suppose it's more food. Pity. That was one of the first ones I saw come by that I actually wanted. I mean, crafting and intellectual, they could have taken that over completely. Slim could have just went on to do social, cooking, construction. Never mind. It's fine. I'm sure there'll be someone else along later. Oh, Fubar. This is not good. Raid. Group of mechanoids dropping right on top of you. They are attacking immediately. Right. Hope you're going to be covering the door. I'm not even sure we should open the door if they're ranged units. Okay, we'll open the door. If they're melee units, they should come at us. If they're ranged units, we can always close the door and try and lure them in. We'll have to figure it out. Let me get the animals sorted. Okay, Slim and Hope are ready to go. Despy is... Run. Nope. Just run. Run. Oh god, that's a pikeman. Oh, a miss. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. Work drive. Okay, torso. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't be getting up close to those pikemen. We need to pull back inside. You, get over here. You might also want to run that way just for a sec. No, I don't want you to clean... Run that way. And yeah, we'll get Hope out of the way also. Okay, everyone move. Despy? Come on. Alright, okay. Now that is a scyther. That is bad. Despy, I'm going to need you to pop over there immediately and equip that thrombohorn. Okay, then I'm going to need you to run down this direction. Ooh. Okay, we got a few hits off on them for free. I really hate scythers. Thorax, reactor, left leg. Your moving is down. Data process. Okay, so your consciousness manipulation. Okay, all of it's going down. That is good. In that case, animals, training. Follow master while drafted, and attack. Okay, Despy, I'm going to need you to get back to about there. Wow, all 3 hits went to the table. That's actually kind of impressive. Despy, you're still fine. Wow, you managed to hit the cooker and the wall, and you still... I think they're in cover because they're behind this. What's the cover on this thing? The cover on that effectiveness is 30%. Oh, hey! That's religious bigotry, you robotic monsters. The steel mini turret should hopefully keep you distracted for a bit. Okay, down. How are you doing? Death in 10 hours. That's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, you need to get over there immediately. Yeah, fire. Okay, I think they're distracted. Right, while they're firing at the turret, we're going to shoot the bejesus out of them, and then one shot will accidentally miss and destroy that ideogram that cost us 50 steel. You should probably come forward a little bit. Oh my god, that feels so dangerous. Okay, you... no, don't hold fire. Kind of have to let this continue to fire, but I prefer to be a little bit further out of the range of its radius. Okay, you go there. Perfect. Hope is absolutely shredding things today. Get him. Get him. Get him. Don't let him get off another hit. Come on. You know what? Back inside for you. Despy, I want you to... We're going to... Actually, we'll make this a hospital bed. For medical. Despy, get in there. Rest until healed. Slim, get back in here. Immediately clean this room and start applying meds. What? How are they looking? They got 9 hours. They got a bit of time. And Hope takes out the trash. Absolute legend. All right, then. Once we clean this place up just a little bit to reduce the chances of infection, we're going to use some decent medicine and heal them up. Well, Despy, you didn't do too bad. You soaked up a bunch of damage that otherwise would have hit Slim. So I suppose we'll keep you around for a bit longer. In fact, did you do any damage to this at all? You actually got it in the right side sensor and the chemical analyzer. So you got it in the nose and the eye. And then... No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so Fat Man Slim's charge rifle did the final blow. Okay then, so yeah, you were an excellent damage absorption thing. Your shooting trading was put to no use at all. Sorry, but the rifle was back there, it was too far away. We couldn't get to it in time. Otherwise I would have equipped a rifle and maybe did some rage sparring. Cargo pods. Actually, get rid of this hive stuff. Cargo pods, what you got for me? You have... Oh, herbal medicine. Yes. Thank you so much. we can finally start doing some operations. I couldn't do operations before because we would have been burning through nice medicine. But now we have actually the opportunity to up our medical skills substantially. And another transport pod crash. We got Kitty. Okay, a female. Don't really want. Careful shooter. Oh my god, careful shooters. I mean, at this point, I'd almost take it. An undergrounder. She will never feel cooped up or get cabin fever no matter how long she stays inside. That might actually be useful. It's not bothered by darkness, is kind. Global certainty loss factor, that's good. Plants, cooking, mining, construction. We could make space for this. 56. Oh my god, I'm making a colony of old people. We got a 44, a 65, and a 56. I don't think I've ever had a population this old before. But yes, if she will live long enough, 17 hours, and gear-wise, yeah, she might just live long enough. Slim, go grab a new recruit. All right, I don't know what's going on. It's raining people. Hallelujah. Frank. Frank, are you pretty geriatric? 16? Too young. You're just way too young. Fast walker. Depressive. Well, I'm sorry. A minus 12. Oh, you're a cannibal. No. No, every time we chop someone... Oh. Incapable of violent? Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. That's, like, I can forgive a lot of things, but incapable of violence in Rimworld is not one of them. I mean, some people turn you into doctors or do other stuff with you, but no. If you can't pick up a gun, then that means we've got one person, less person holding the line, and we need every person holding the line on this difficulty level. Otherwise, we're dead. All right, we need to smash up those scythers, smash up those steel chunks. Actually, yeah, we've got another 3 of them down here. In fact, we have 8 of them on the map, each one worth 15 steel. So, steel-wise, this actually is going quite well. I like the smelter. It's really glad we got a smelter first thing. Well, Randy, your timing is just amazing. Despy still hasn't recovered, and you're sending more mechs. Why is it mechs? Okay, that's a lot of mechs. Oh. Okay, there was only 3 last time. Now you're sending... Or was it 4? No, there wasn't only 3. I've still got the corpses. Yeah, there was only 3 of them the last time. I suppose that was the center drop. What are we looking at? Please don't be a centipede. Please don't be a centipede. Please don't be a centipede. Okay, that's still horrifyingly bad, but they did bring us a bunch of steel chunks, so they're not all bad. Okay, it's mostly bad. That's a lot of bad. But we're not fighting them in the open. They've got range on us. They've got damage on us. We got to melee them down, don't we? I'm thinking we got to lure them inside somehow and then smash them to bits with the thrombo horns. But we can't... we're probably going to have to let them chew on some of our outside stuff. Maybe use the gun turret as a distraction. Yeah, and we do have a smoke launcher, so I'm thinking if we go full-on melee, smoke up the door, then have the 3 of us swarm them, and if we can kill most of them before the smoke wears off, we should minimize damage. And then hopefully there's enough of us left standing that we can just run down the last of them. I mean, let me think. I have a plan. It requires a little bit of different things to what I normally do. The thing is, we picked up a bunch of go juice, and I was thinking, what if we give Despy the go juice? We don't care if they get addicted because, well, we don't care about them. This gives them a nice movement boost, and that movement boost should allow them to outrun the Lancers. If they can outrun the Lancers with a bolt action, they can kite them. And if they can kite the Lancers away from us, that means we only got to take out the 4 pikemen. Which, okay, that's still a big ask, but it's a lot better ask than 4 pikemen and 2 Lancers with a wounded Despy. In fact, we might even pound some go juice for Slim. Though there is a horrible chance of addiction, which would make things even more interesting, which I'd like to avoid. But we may have to. It's just this looks difficult. So, plan. Run out, draw them in with Despy, try and drag them by this area, and then keep these 4, or even 2 if at all possible, near the door. If we can get them near the door and swarm them, or convince them to come inside, that might work. Alright, and Kitty. Actually, you know what, Kitty? How would you like a new bed? Yeah. Rescue Kitty can put her in a nice bed. Why not? And then... Hope. Oh. Hope. Yeah, you can follow around, Slim. We're going to need both of you. Alright then. Thing is, these Lancers have slightly shorter range than us, so we should be able to fire off a shot and then just basically shoot and scoot. And... there you go. That's plenty close. Pick any one. Let's see what our accuracy is like with all this go juice in us. 28%? That's terrible. Like, seriously. 30%? 31%. Run. Just run. You're barely ever going to get a shot off. They might be able to kill someone, but they got to kite him first. Ooh. The Go Juice is helping out. This is counteracting their chemical dependency. They have a chemical bar because of their annoying chemical fascination. Please don't have any mental breaks or anything in the near future. That would really inconvenience us. Okay. Alright, plan is simple enough. Drag them by. Try and divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Or maybe we can kill... Actually, that might be possible. We might be able to kill a couple of them really early. Why are you stopping? You know what? I don't care. Yep, that's about the right distance. Shoot them. Okay, this is too good to be true. Oh, damn it. Now they're... Probably should have left them split up. Now that both of them have caught up with each other, I'm probably going to have to deal with two at a time. Awkward. Alright. Ooh. Are you aiming? You are aiming. Perfect. Then turn on the gun turret. I really should have equipped the Trumbo Horn, maybe. You've attacked the Lancer. Have you hit it? You have gave it a crack. Okay, that's nice, but send in hope. Okay, hope. Maybe send hope back? Yeah, the pikemen have shown up. This is bad. You're not dead, though, and you're not dead. And you are... I think we risk one more shot from that Lancer and then we run. Right. I am going to need you to get back inside. So training-wise, take you off that. And Area 3? Yeah, Area 3 is over there. I have too many zones, I know. It's just the way it is. Oh my god. I can't believe how many shots we're missing. It's just... Okay, good. Get back inside. Get back inside. Okay. You need to run back a bit. Turret's at 85%. That's fine by me. Perfect. Oh my god. Okay, that's 2 down. You. I need you back here. You can't kite these. These things have longer range than you. Their weapon range is like, oh my god. Yeah, you have no hope. You need a sniper rifle. We'll tuck you back in here, and hopefully we can get you in the fight, even if it's just to tie one up in melee. You need to equip a Trombo Horn. Did that... What the hell just happened? How did you die? Artificial brain shattered. Gunshot minigun turret. Holy... I have never seen a steel minigun turret do anything good. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. I've never seen something like that before. You. Reconnect to there. Perfect. You turn off, this should de-aggro. Okay, perfect. You. Training. Well, a master while drafted. Don't need you to attack just yet. Okay, Despy, how are you going to do this? Can you get up there? Okay, you. Turn on. Fine. It's fine. Sick 'em. Equip charge rifle, please. Okay, you. What are you targeting? I can't even tell what you're targeting. Okay, after your next blast, target the close by ones. Oh god. Come on. Okay, another one bites the dust. Oh. Alright, shoot that one. Closest first. Oh, wow. Despy, get in there. Nope, don't let him shoot. That's right. Smack him in the face. Who's a major break risk? Slim. Yeah. Lost Divine Templar roll is still going. Please don't break. That would be really frustrating. You only have one condition that needs tending. But Hope needs you. Hope needs you to remain sane for just a little bit longer. Just hang in there that little bit longer. Come on. Okay. Decisions. I say we pound the Psych IT. If we do the Psych IT, that should boost our mood enough to reduce the chances of us going insane. Choose a drug from your inventory. Let's consume the Psych IT instantly, please. Despy, you want to... Yeah, you can actually rescue Hope right now. Okay, done. Now how you're looking on the needs front. Damn it. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, a little bit more stable. Not perfect, but who's going to bleed out? We just need to make sure that if Slim breaks, no one's going to die in the interim. You've got a bruise, so you're fine. They're all bruises, so you're fine. And what? Yeah, Hope needs the most help. In fact, I am going to use best quality medicine. I know, but tend Hope. Wait, no, prioritize tending Hope. Damn it, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry. Hope. Medicine for you. Good. Prioritize tending to Hope. Perfect. We just need to make sure they're not going to potentially bleed out on us, and once that's done, we're fine. So don't snap just yet. Despy, how you doing? You got pep in your step, and you're going to be go-juiced like crazy for at least another 12 hours. In that case, you can start tidying up the place. That went pretty good. Cost us, though. That gun turret was 100 steel and a few components, and I think we're going to need another one. I don't think we have a choice on that front. Let me find the rest. I can't believe we took them all out. Feels like there should have been more. Oh, they dropped 4 components. Nice. Good job. Well, now Randy's trying to be nice to us. A large meteor just stuck to the ground. Limestone. Rocks. Oh, walls. That's very useful. Very, very useful. Okay, worry about that later. Just get the last of the tending done. Slim. You know what? I think we're just about done. I used 3 medicine on them, but I cut it out after that. Once they stopped bleeding so much that they were going to end up dying. Yeah. Not liking how... It's fine. It's fine. I think we're stable. We'll have to kick Kitty out of that bed in a minute, and then we can get back to doing our thing. Well, Kitty's decided not to leave, or not to stay. She has decided leaving is the good idea. What are you doing? Nope. Your health is... It's a bruise. Just, you know... I'm sorry, Slim. Suck it up. You're just going to have to do it normally. All right, we'll kick Kitty out. We'll give her a bed somewhere else. Yeah, give me some furniture there. We'll put a sleeping spot in... Here's fine. Perfect. A little bit of repairs. A little bit of mechanoid shredding. We need more people, don't we? Desperately. We may just have to keep Despy. Just indefinitely on the grounds that we couldn't have held that off without the extra pollen. There was no chance. Also, that minigun shot to the brain of that pikeman. Probably the best thing I've seen in a long time. That was pretty clutch, even if the turret did get destroyed. That turret bought us an awful lot of time, though I don't think we're going to get 100 steel out of the parts. Actually, we'll find out shortly, I suppose. 105 from all the corpses, but I think a bunch of those were from other stuff, so... Oh, and we can make simple helmets now. That might be an idea. Actually, we kind of need the cold protection. And Slim is kind of stuck wearing a visage mask. They need it for their job. Oh, actually, no. We got rid of their job. We should probably just get them a regular helmet then to protect their noggin. A replacement turret to help with, well, any future attacks. We're going to dig out the limestone down here to get ourselves some building material. And we've got Despy over here picking up all of these resources that we're going to turn into steel. Though we still need to expand and get more people. We need more people desperately. Before we mine this out, I've been advised to save and reload. It won't actually help us, but I got an idea. Okay, uranium ore meteorite. That's very nice. You, remove from caravan. Get you over there. I'll find out where that uranium ore landed in a minute. For now, more steel slag. Actually, how much more we got left? We got 2 more pieces over here. And we got 3 more pieces over there. We got so much of this stuff. And where did that meteor land? Right. Oh, yeah, I'm using a mod to change the colors and things to make metals easier to find, but I don't think we really need it here on the ice sheet. Pretty easy to find that uranium ore. Anyway, how are we doing down here on limestone? Nothing. What's the... Oh, now you see here, we mined out this section, but you can see underneath it's ice. So it's ice, rock rubble, but yeah, there's nothing else there. It's just more ice underneath it. However, if we save the game and reload it, now when we take out the next chunk, what should happen is underneath it should be limestone. Now, I don't think you can really abuse it, but it's just one of those little quirks that's fun to look at. And you can come down here and grab all that metal slag. Okay, never mind. Supposedly this was supposed to be limestone underneath if you saved and reloaded. Maybe I have to exit the game. Hey, we got to do work. You can now see there's rough-hewn limestone down there. Now, you can't actually put down, where is it, production? Well, you can't put down mines on it as far as I know. Like the subterranean miner things, they can pull out stone chunks or metals. As far as I'm aware, that doesn't work here, but it's just a way to change the landscape from pure ice to other stuff. Also, we haven't got a single rock chunk yet. How is that even possible? Seriously? How? Your mining skill is 3, which I know is bad, but still, the odds of getting something, like, give me a rock chunk. Come on, just one. One rock chunk? Never mind. Okay, we'll see if we get anything out of that by the end of it. In the meantime, where are you? Where are you? Despy is smelting up all the steel slag chunks we found around the place. And a trade ship is passing by. They are known as Grassland Industries. They are a slave ship. They are not affiliated with any faction. Interesting. Interesting. You need a powered orbital trade beacon. Right, that's very important. Completely blank that. You can go there? Yeah, I think there will be fine. These things are movable, so... And you need to do that right away. We're not missing out on this. We are not missing out on this. We also have to remove the roof area. There we go. It'll make this place a bit chilly, but we can put it back on once the call's finished. Let's see what they got. Well, this is both good and bad. Good in that they've got a bunch of people we could hire. Bad in that there's nothing they're going to buy from us. Yeah, they'll buy some neutroamine, they'll buy some chem fuel, but that's it. They won't buy food, they won't buy clothing, they won't buy furs, they won't buy anything else we've got, so we've nothing to actually sell them. I think we'll probably pick up some Psych IT. 10 Psych IT? Yeah, actually, that Psych IT will be very helpful for keeping... Where is it? Despy? Yeah, Despy will be kept sane by a little bit of Psych IT. Might want to get that and put it in a stockpile they can't gain access to and feed it to him a little bit at a time. We'll have to manually feed it to him for now. Their chemical fascination makes them very dangerous. Oh, and I looked at the slaves. It would have been nice to actually hire some of these. Like, this one looks... Oh, actually, most of these are terrible. Let me explain why. Like, chemical fascination, I don't want another one of those. It's just we've already got one, and it introduces that mood bar, and we've got to keep them fed full of drugs, and if you have too much drugs on hand, they'll just binge on them, and next thing you know, you've got an addiction to deal with, which would be really hard. I mean, not a terrible pawn, but if they just didn't have chemical fascination, yes, I would be all over them. This one, they have asexual, meaning we can't hook them up with someone, they're greedy, and they're lazy. Like, one of those I could deal with. Greedy and lazy, maybe two of them, but all three is like, just no, they're all just negatives. And then this last one is a trigger-happy teetotaler slowpoke, but can't do skilled labour. This one is actually semi-perfect in a way. Imagine if you turned these into a shooting specialist, and then what you could do is dope them up on go juice and have them kite lots of enemies because they could move really fast while shooting really fast. Except for the teetotaler bit, they can't do drugs. And also they're a slowpoke, which would slow them down. So the one thing they'd be good for is completely cancelled out by the next two traits. Yeah, okay, I feel like I'm a little bit picky about these things. Oh, and one thing I need to do, I forgot to do, was expand snow clear area. What this does is gets rid of the snow in an area and slows down your movement speed. So if we check in here, you can see ice, walk speed 48. Is any of that covered in snow? Yeah, snow, medium, walk speed 62. So in here has been cleared of snow, but the rest of it hasn't. Now, you, get to work, start clearing stuff. What the? Oh, yeah, that's the Psych IT. I think, Slim, you're going to want to pick all of that stuff up if we can assign you that high. Our next quest is help for the refugee empire. That's 2 honor. Okay, they're asking for 1 colonist for 9 days. Well, that's very doable for 2 honor. Yeah, but I don't want to send away Despy just yet. Maybe we can get another recruit in the meantime. I mean, we could send them a wounded person, and then they could come back more healed in 9 days. We'll see. We'll see. If someone shows up in the next few days, we can always just chuck them off, even if they're a terrible pawn. I mean, we could hire a slave. No, we can't actually buy a slave. We don't have the money. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I should probably point out, it is 87 days since we arrived. We're almost coming up on the 1.5 year mark. A lot of time passes when you're playing. I know I cut out a lot of stuff. It's just, yeah, people were commenting there was a lot of events happening. In the space of 90 days, that's, I suppose, a reasonable amount. It's just sometimes they happen all at once. You just get a whole bunch of things. Like right now, Slim has still got like 6.2 days left on that Divine Templar thing. And I think that was only a 15-day thing or 10-day thing. Whatever. I wonder if it's at all distracting to your research to have someone firing a smoke launcher right beside you. Probably not. Probably fine. Oh, would you look at that? It also works if you shoot your own colonists with it. That's good to know. Shooting level 8. Nothing like practicing your shooting by, well, shooting at sleeping people. We're up to 406. At some point, it'll max out the amount of learning you can do in a day. Well, it'll decrease your learning gains. At that point, it's usually best to stop. There we go. We've hit max learning for the day. Right. At that point, its further learning is multiplied by 20%. You're basically pointless. Just take a break, come back the next day, start it over. I think now is the time to actually get into hydroponics. We've managed to go through a lot of our meat backlog. Don't get me wrong, we still have plenty of meat. We've got 2 thrombos and a donkey. But I think it's time we actually started growing stuff using the hydroponics. That's going to require more power. That's why we've been holding off so long and actually building a sun lamp. And as well as that, it leaves us more exposed. We're going to be placing this out here, and that's not the best. Like, we've got to defend this somehow. And as you can imagine, that's not going to be easy. And we're going to need a second battery as well, just so we can keep the power stable. Running a sun lamp is very much a case of you have to keep an eye on your batteries, you got to turn on the sun lamp, and then if wind dies down too much and you start to burn through your backup batteries, you got to turn it all off. And you still got to keep enough power for the hydroponics to never switch off as well. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. And with that, we double our power and double our fun. All right, then we're going to need a second battery. Right about there should be plenty sufficient. Yeah, it's going to eat through even more of our steel supplies. This is why I've been very skimpy with the steel. You never know how much you're going to need, and plus if these go down, we're in so much more trouble again, and we're going to need one last thing to make this work. That would be under furniture, I believe. Yeah, sun lamp. I think we'll stick it right there. I mean, if that's not going to be its final position. Its final position will be here, but that's currently occupied by a wall. Yeah, there. Hey, you. Go for it. Okay, you put in the resources from one side and popped out the other. Ooh, we need some way to turn that off quickly. Can you... Nope, you can't hop. Then in that case, we are going to waste a power wire. I know, sacrilege, but needs to be done. Come on. Done. Then we can just switch it off whenever we want. Perfect. Then, reconnect you. Reconnect. Nope. There you go. And you can be reconnected as well. Actually, we should designate a power toggle. And then we have to change what we're growing. I think we'll start with a bit of rice. Rice is simple, straightforward, and easy to do. Flash storm, whatever, no one cares. How's that quest coming along? How many days have we got left? 5.1 days before helpers expire. Hopefully we get some in the meantime. Despy is still grinding up their shooting. We'll make a good shoot out of them yet. Despite this place being so smoky, the plants seem to be growing quite well. 280% growth rate. Thank you kindly. Yeah, I think this is going to work out just fine. And what are you doing outside? It's like minus 60. You have hypothermia. Get back in and get back to your sleeping spot. Well, it looks like Kitty is finally healed and leaving us. This should drive up our morale with that side, that faction. And if we can drive it up high enough, they'll ally with us and we can start requesting trade caravans, which is the only reason I kept them alive that long. Why is everyone going for a walk when it's minus 53 outside? Stop it. Just, Muppets. Maybe come back inside where it's nice and warm. Let's hope that Kitty makes it off the map alive. When it comes to her gear, she has a comfortable temperature range of minus 44. It's minus 50, so not that bad, but she might want to get a bit of a move on. All right, how's her food looking? You are 34% grown. Damn, this stuff grows fast. Our batteries, however, are plummeting rapidly. However, it's approaching nighttime, at which point that lamp will turn off. I need to keep a close eye on this. I think once they hit about 200, I'm going to switch off that lamp one way or the other. And by 200, I mean 200 watts WD stored. We managed to get one rock so far out of this, one limestone chunk. And we would get more, but we have a raid. And it's more mechs. Like, why all the mechs? We're going to run out of dog chow for hope here. We've only got, like, a few pieces left. Okay, fine, that'll last a few weeks, but still, come on. They are... Where are they? Okay, raid arrival mode. Center drop and immediate attack. Well, that's a problem, considering Slim is all the way down here. Slim, you need to get back up here. Despy, you're equipped with the smoke launcher. That's bad. We're going to immediately get you to equip the bolt action. Maybe even that. I don't know exactly where they're dropping, but we might want to change the zones for the animals. Give me a second. Hope's going for a defensive position alpha, or as it's called, the front door. What the? That's not a center drop. Yeah, it says center drop, but that's... Oh, God. And Slim can't move that fast out there. That is... Oh, a Scyther and a Pikeman. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, boy. Right. Well, the Scyther can run us down, and that's death. We can't take a Scyther one-on-one. The Pikeman's going to shoot at us. Okay, the Pikeman's going to get off a shot. The moment it takes the shot, we're going to pound some Go Juice. Their only hope. Hope is on their way. Actually, Hope is on their way. Despy, you have a rifle? Come down to here. Yeah, that might be the best bet. If Hope comes in to help us out, we can maybe use her to help distract. But this is going to hurt. We're going to be fighting in the open. Okay, we got to hope the Pikeman doesn't get a good hit. Okay, that's a miss. Perfect. We are going to consume Go Juice immediately. Yep, now we are pumped up to 5.52. We are out of there. Leg it. Yeah, the Pikeman's going to get off another shot, maybe two. Missed. That's good. Keep going. Okay, another miss. That is excellent. Despy, start shooting. All of that training we gave you should be paying off. You're at level 8. Well, okay, you've actually got maxed out experience for the day. You're not going to be getting another one. Perfect. Hit him again. Excellent. And attack. How have you not gone down yet? And stab in the right foreleg. Come on. We need that Scyther dead. How is it still alive? All right. Nope. Take them off attack mode. I want everyone around the corner. We are not getting into a ranged combat with a pikeman. Nope. Run. Everyone, out of there. Hope. All right. We'll tend to hope. We'll basically kite this guy around the corner, get in close, and I figure, actually, Slim, you're our worst shot at the moment. You do have the best damaging weapon. We might actually trade out the rifles. You know what? Hope is suffering from some hypothermia, so we might want to give her a second. Now, I kind of cheated here and looked to see what I was attacking. Oop. You. Reconnect. Excellent. Now let's go get him. Training-wise, you need to join us, and we want to put you straight onto attack. And you, melee attack pikeman. Despy, right behind him. Come on, let's do this. Charge! Get in close. You get to the side. I don't want you being in the way. Oh, God. You, turn off. There we go. Perfect. That was pretty good. We got a bruise, a stab from a Scyther, and... Okay, Fat Man Slim is feeling very, very good right now, and she can feel all of the blood in her veins for the first time ever. It's amazing. But I think that went a lot better than we had any chance to hope for. And I have no idea why I called it a center drop and it just tried to land right on top of Slim. I presume they think that Slim is the base, when realistically it's Hope. Everyone knows it's Hope. It's not Slim. But whatever. All right, let's get back to work. So during the day while the sun lamp is on, it definitely drains our batteries. Well, unless we've got really lucky and get a lot of wind. But then during the night, we manage to pump the batteries full of juice again. And by and large, we can keep this lamp running probably about 80% of the time, I'd say so far. Though I won't know for sure until we've gone a lot longer in. But I'm hopeful that soon we can start cutting our meat with veggies, and that will actually extend our meat supplies even more. We're about to start chopping into the last of the thrombos. Though I really wish someone would come along that we could sell clothing to. That's all I want to do. In fact, I may just start gifting clothing to factions to try and buy goodwill with them so that we can then call in a trade caravan. That might be our best bet. Where are they? The Teen Coalition? Yeah, they might be the best bet. Give them a bunch of resources and then call in, like, make them our allies. Festival opportunity. I mean, why not? We might get some mood, we might not, but more importantly, we might get some development points. We don't have a leader present because we can't afford the morale hit. Sorry about that. So let's just give this a begin. We'll probably be okay. Let's see, does this actually increase social? Yes, it does. Despy, does that increase your social at all? Oh, you can't do the social. Never mind. Well, at least it means our trading is going to get better and better as we keep doing these. The speech is over and the party is beginning. Enjoy the snow, people. Enjoy the snow. Wow, we got a terrible festival. -3 for 6 days. What the... Never mind, never mind. I'm pretty sure that was a really low chance that was going to happen. Like, really low. Okay, how's Despy doing? There was a psychic... Yeah, the psychic drone is still going on. You'll probably be fine. Terrible festival is only a -3. It's not the end of the world. Our first crop of rice. In that case, we can turn off the lamp for now. The batteries charge. I'd forgotten how little they give. But still, that went pretty fast. And now we can start up the next one. Kusumal's emergency approach. Okay. We still got the helper's refugee one going on. Well, this looks fairly straightforward. We protect them, we kill the enemies, and there's a cataphract. So there'll be one cataphract to help us. There'll be 3 people that need to be protected. That will be a little bit trickier, but I think we can handle that. Especially, what's Despy shooting at the moment? It's up to 9. Yeah, we got to give them some more training in. Well, once they finish planting all the crops. And Slim, I'm going to want you to start putting down some more weapons, or some more meals. I'm thinking we can now put together fine meals, cutting them half and half. Whereas cook fine meals, complex dish assembled with care from a variety of ingredients. This takes 0.5 nutrition. We've been cooking carnivores, which takes 0.75. So it eases off the pressure on our meat and gives us good quality meals to work with. All right, let's accept that quest now. There's 2 hours left in it. I'm kind of torn between the honor and the goodwill. Problem with the honor is that means we're going to have to start meditating to keep our psi focus up, and a level 1 skill is almost useless. Plus, we're trying to get a bunch of research out. We'd like to get some flakfests at some point. I think I'll just take the goodwill. Now, the reason I'm going for the goodwill is because on this difficulty level, everyone starts to hate you. For example, -50 is the natural goodwill on these, -60 on the Refugee Empire, meaning that -12 is not because of anything we did. It's because they just naturally are going to end up going to -60 with us if we don't do something about it. Same with the Teen Coalition. We're going to have to start bribing them or something to keep them happy with us. All right. Okay. We just need to protect whatever this is coming down. Where's your scrap? 1 piece of slag? Okay, I'm going to guess you're the cataphract, and you 3 are the ones that need to be protected. What's your gear? Ooh, bio-coated Zeus hammer, never mind. You guys don't have anything too good, but the cataphract... Oh, I'd love that cataphract armor. If you could get knocked unconscious, that would be great. We would have to strip you and make them angry with us, but for some cataphract armor? What quality is it? Normal quality. It's still pretty amazing stuff. Its insulation is 36. You'd probably have to wear a hat. You know what? Not going to worry about it. For now, quest. We have 8 hours before the shuttle arrives to take them away. So we've got about 4 hours of work we can do, or 3 hours of work we can do, head over there, and then at about the 4th hour, the attack should start coming in. In the meantime, Despy is currently making a unfinished plain leather cape, just so that they can grind up some more crafting. The higher they're crafting, the better the chances that we can use this Trumbo fur to make some good, decent art protection. We are equipped up and good to go. Westwise, yeah, it's about 5 hours, so we want to get over there and start getting into position. Normally it comes in from the closest side of the map, so somewhere around here. Guessing probably over here somewhere. We want to be in position. Did I get no smoke launchers? We got bolt action. I gave Despy the charge rifle. They're the better shot. I mean, also, they're not a careful shooter. Careful shooter with a bolt action seems better than a charge rifle. It ups our potential DPS. All right, let's get in behind here. Yeah, what's the cover on a piece of slag? 50% cover effectiveness. Yeah, we could probably use that for cover. Depending on where they come from, we might just move that a little bit and use it as a piece of cover. Oh. Alright, what are we facing? Alright, we're facing someone who's pounding down go juice. Respect. Gotta understand the hustle. A lunatic up front with a knife. A bolt action with a pact. What's your shooting skill? 8. Ooh. Yeah, we need to be careful with you. Molotovs. Don't go anywhere near the guy with the Molotovs. In fact, that is a high priority target. If that starts setting people on fire, we're dead. Psychically dull and depressive. Wow. We should probably just let you... No. They've got a machine pistol, but low shooting skill. So priority targets would be Molotov person first. We're going to have to either dance around the people with the close combat weaponry, or... Yeah, I'm thinking high priority is the Molotovs and the bolt action. Problem is bolt action won't come in close, so we'll probably just have to kill everyone that comes in nearer to us. All right, you create a stockpile right there, and actually, I think actually no. What we're going to do is move it over to that point. Despy, good job, buddy. I want you to position yourself right there. That gives Despy some cover, and then Slim should be behind the corner of the shuttle, which should give them some defense, maybe, or a little bit more. There you go. I want you to actually priority target that person. Actually, what's your accuracy chance at that distance? 36. What's your accuracy chance at this distance? 45. You know what? Fine. Go for the closer target. Okay, I think that one's going to have a bad day. They're not on any such as a go juice. You, Jade, you are not tough. You are not on go juice, but I think you need to get at least slowed down. I can't have you getting any closer to anyone. You, make sure you take out Panda. If they get the Cataphract tied up in close combat, that could be problematic for us. Because if that guy gets tied up in close combat, it basically drastically reduces his combat damage. Oh. Now you can take out Molotovs. Transport pod crash. Now, kind of busy. Don't get me wrong, Randy, I'm grateful, but it's... Oof. Yeah, I'd love to protect those guys, but... Just run, you muppets. Sorry about this, but you gotta get in there now. Oh, thank God. Okay. That means we just need to focus down the remaining ones. Who's the most injured? You have go juice. You're on go juice, so no. You've got a bad back. That means any sort of mobility loss for you, you're far more likely to go down. And I think if you go down, the rest should break. I mean, they got to... Also, are they any good? Oh, they're bleeding out in 5 hours, but Tortured Artist. Permanent -8 mood effect. Well, that's one. And a pessimist. So a permanent -8 and a permanent -6 mood. That is, that is just no. That is a giant big nope from me. What do we got over here? Sugar. Hey, Sugar, how you doing? 21 hours and you've been Undergrounder and Ironwilled? Yes. Incapable of intellectual or crafting. Not the worst deal in the world. Mining, construction. All right then. Like, I'm liking the look of that. Now, they won't join us of their own free will. We'll have to imprison them and break them, but... No, we don't have enough space to actually... We need a prison cell. All right, I'll think about that in a minute. I gotta try and survive this first. Okay, you two. Focus down Martinez. If we can break Martinez... Just break one of them. Oh, if that guy... Come on. How? How have we... Like, I focused all on this one, and yet somehow... Death in 3 hours. That go juice is a hell of a drug. Okay, perfect. Now, are you worth trying to kill? You've got 3 package survival meals on you. Chemical interest, fast learner. Well, we don't really want you because the chemical interest is actually not that bad. Psychically dull and depressive. You're moving at 0.9. You're not going anywhere. You, we don't want. And you might be a potential recruit. Plus, you've got food on you, so... Attack. And... Oh, actually, this one's not getting away. Hope is coming after you. No one can outrun Hope. Holy Jesus. Was that Despy who did that? Let me see the log. Missing heart caused by Cassina? Oh yeah, so Despy's charge shot annihilated Cassina's heart and pierced her torso. Good. Alright then, you are going to get warged. And that's actually a bunch of nice meals, some survival meals, some go juice, bunch of scrap, and ooh, we might be able to keep you alive. We haven't sacrificed someone in a while, executed someone in a while, so you'd be an excellent mood boost. I mean, a tortured artist pessimist? What a way to go. While we're taking all the prisoners away, I just realized, they're getting hypothermia out here. I don't think it'll get bad enough. I think it's... Oh. Seriously? This guy's probably going to die. If they hit 60, I think they pass out. And that'll fail us the quest. Oh, come on. Okay, the shuttle arrives in 2 hours, and it better land right beside them or else there's going to be a problem. And please don't land on all the corpses. I kind of want some of those for food. Poor Hope here could do it a snack. Well, she needs to get back inside first. She's got hypothermia. And we've got 2 prisoners. One we intend on keeping, and one we intend on converting. Though we're going to need somewhere to store them. I've only got 107 steel. We're going to need to get inventive about prison rooms. Well, looks like one of them collapsed. And they've left behind an excellent bio-coded Zeus hammer, unfortunately. Oh, please just don't die. Extreme hypothermia. Pain plus 30, consciousness max 10%. We might have to carry them out. Despy, you're going to be going back to carry them to the shuttle. You are going to be tending to this crowd. You can be tended without medicine, I think. Actually, we'll use herbal. We just want to keep you alive just for a split second. Tend panda. Actually, wait. They're just a sacrifice. So, straight to the ideogram? Oh, no. If you want to go to the ideogram version of it, we need them to be actually conscious. So, fine. We'll give you a little bit of herbal medicine. Shuttle is arriving. Where are you landing? Where are you landing? Perfect. Okay, we need to get them all in. Why are you close to mental break? What is wrong? Mood, terrible. Observed a bunch of corpses, pessimist, darkness, unsightly environment, body frustrated, and terrible. Yeah, well, it's been a rough week for everyone. How's Panda doing? They've got reading it in 5 hours. Well, in that case, drink some Psychi tea, then get back to prioritize tending. Yeah. Despy, I'm going to need you to rescue them or carry them. Yeah, we're going to get you to carry them and put them into the shuttle. Think that works? How's your health looking? You're at extreme. Oh my god. Okay. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, there it is. Carry Kushmal Landworker to shuttle. Go for it. Go for it. All right then. What are you doing? Tending to yourself. Well, that's great, buddy. Glad you're having fun, but maybe get into the shuttle. Muppet. Oh, I'm almost tempted to try and arrest them, but they're a pyromaniac and a misandrist, and actually they're not terrible. No, I'm not going to go to war with the Empire just so that I can have a pyromaniac on the team. That sounds terrible. All right, how are you doing? Did you grab your tea? Yeah, you grabbed your tea, and it's just about going to put you into the 35% break threshold. But don't worry, soon we'll have you better. While we were busy scooping up all of this stuff, Zist event. Yeah, our first one. I've turned off the sun lamp. What time is it? 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we've basically drained our entire battery supply. That's going to be unfortunate. You continue, load that into the caravan if you wouldn't mind. We're going to be holding prisoners. We need ourselves more steel. And if we need more steel, that means the smelter's coming out. We've only got 107 steel. We need to build a room, so time to start scrapping. We'll smelt weapons. Let's see. Yeah, in fact, those 4 over there will do. We'll not smelt that. We'll not smelt that. And yeah, we'll not smelt the Molotov cocktails. But everything else, time to smelt it up. Oh, and that Zeus hammer is bio-coded. If it wasn't bio-coded, I'd keep it. But unfortunately, it is. The plan is pretty dumb. We're going to just stick a bedroom here on the end. And then we're going to be double walling this later so we can have better insulation. But right now, we just can't afford to double insulate. We don't have the steel. I've still got silver tied up in walls that I'd really like to rip out, but yeah, that will be later. Prioritize working on steel wall. How much are you going to grab? 75? Yeah, that seems about right. And let's get this done quick. Then we can stick in a door. Probably there, I'm thinking. Yeah, we're going to need to leave room for double beds. All right, that was horrifyingly risky. Our mood is not great. But we've got at least a prisoner room, and hopefully they don't... Well, okay, you got a bit of hypothermia. Walk it off. What's the temperature? Minus 28. Could be worse. I think I might have to execute Panda earlier. I really was hoping to get them as far as the ideogram so we could potentially get a point, but that's kind of unlikely. If we do look at begin a public execution, our chances of getting a spectacular one, which would actually give us the point, is 16%. Satisfying is... Oh, well. We'll see how long we can hold out. The wind is choosing a terrible time to not be windy. After that Zist event, we're trying to get more battery power back in. I've turned off the sun lamp ages ago. Still nothing. It's still... We can't get enough power just to keep going on the 3 heaters we've got. And that's it. That's the only thing I've got plugged in. Everything else is plugged out. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. We need some wind desperately. And yep, there goes the hydroponics. Well, fine. Thanks, Randy. Thank you so much. It's just... your timing is impeccable. So we'll turn off all the hydroponics then. Still doesn't... Come on. I bet you're going to give us a whole bunch of wind now in 5 minutes just to make up for all of this. The good old prisoner fights. It's been a while since that's happened. What did they do in Berserk State? Melee attacking Fat Man Slim. I'm thinking the beatdowns are coming. Oh, and I think we can bring in Hope on this one as well. And that animal flap's not going to last, so let's open the door. Oh, damn it. I wanted to execute that. Well, awkward. Bed is no longer assigned to Despy. I wonder why. Also, he broke the door. Damn it. Well, never mind. I know exactly what to do. We'll just dump some clothing in there for long-term storage, and then we'll wall sugar in. At some point, they're going to get really, really, really hungry. And when they do, their mood will collapse all the way below the 2.4% threshold, at which point they have a 50-50 chance of having a mental break that's either berserk, but they're walled in so we're safe, or they'll have a crisis of faith, which will reduce their faith in their religion. Either way, it helps us one way or another. Hey, look, it's more rare thrombos. How long has it been since we got the last set of rare thrombos? This is like 2, 4, 6. This is the eighth thrombos now at this point. I suppose we've been here 94 days. When you've been here that long, you're probably going to run into a few. All right, I think it'll just be the same old, same old. We pop out, shoot a few, pop back in again. And oh my god, what are you doing outside? Hypothermia. Stop trying to get yourself killed. Grab a snack and get back inside. And we finally finished the research on plate armor, which is great. And now we can do flak armor. That actually gives us far more survivability if we end up in combat, assuming we can get our hands on some cotton, which we should be able to plant in the hydroponics, though I think right now it's time to do another planting of rice. In fact, I think... Oh, yeah, I'm definitely out of time for today. All right, so we did it. We did a few quests. We've got ourselves a potential new recruit. All we got to do is wait until I have a mental break. Hope it's a faith-based one. If it's a faith-based one, then what should happen is they should lose 50% of their certainty in moral philosophy, which is great because they have a global certainty loss factor of 25%. Ironworld people are incredibly difficult to convert. And for some reason, we've actually been converting Despy just a little bit as well. They've had their faith reduced by a decent amount. Fat Man's been like, you know, giving them little sideswipe conversations. Anyway, this is far easier when we have two people. Also, when the thrombo is badly injured, as in just, you know, dementia and stuff. Makes it a little bit easier to shoot the thing up. You know, can't run you down. For a while there, I had been getting nervous about running out of meat. We hadn't seen any animals in a long time, but that goes a long way towards reassuring me. Plus, you know, I think we're going to need to put in another heater, but that's all for the next episode. For now, I'm going to cut this out here and hope we get a new recruit for next time. So, good luck.